Hi all, and welcome to a year 2025 layout review. And it's been quite a while since the last review, which was actually exactly 1 year ago. But a little bit of work has been done to the layout, and as you're going to see as I do a pan around, accomplished a few minor things, nothing really major. Still got a little bit of scenery work to complete. One thing I did do this last year now was I have talked about in the past is extending that branch line into a fiddle yard in the cupboard. So yeah, rather than just storage of empty rolling stock, I now have a 3-track fiddle yard. Still need to complete that tunnel portal through the wall there. But this is basically all it is. It's not the longest of sidings, but it's enough for 3 trains and just enough to have something come onto the main section of the layout and do some switching. One little change I did do to the layout was reduce the length of the scrap steel siding. It used to go pretty much right up to that sort of line of shrubs there, but I had a little bit of an accident when I was making the sort of workable gates. I actually sort of slipped and sort of smashed up a bit of the fencing, so decided to use this option here was actually to reduce the length, and yeah. So now basically only really holds possibly 2.5 car lengths, although it does hold the 3 of those ones there, which are also now fitted with removable aluminium or aluminum, depending where you're from, scrap loads. Here's the other 2 removable scrap loads. So basically each time I shunt the freight cars in empty and they get removed loaded. So I basically just manually load them. So that's now an outbound car, as well as that one. One thing I have picked up recently are these 3D printer switch stands from Wallace Locomotive Works. Although as you're going to see, I've just placed them in bare sort of unpainted form. So yeah, they're all just around the layout at the moment. They're not even glued in, just still have to paint them. And some more detail I've got as well, derailleurs. I forgot who actually made these ones. They're workable, but again, it's not glued in yet. They're all just loose. Another little project, or sort of not fully completed, but I've worked a little bit more into, is the engineering department for the grain unloading siding. Added to that, I did paint the unloading shed to the same colour. Some new rolling stock to join the collection has been this Tangent caboose, which is probably one of the best manufacturers out there, and yeah, the caboose certainly reflects some quality. Another 3 new models to the layout is the gondola and 2 Mo sleeping cars. Other additions is this Southern grain hopper, as well as 2 Norfolk Southern grain hoppers there from Tangent. Yeah, there's a close-up of the display cabinet. Not too many additions to that, but one thing I did find was the O-scale Berwick boxcar. Actually found that in a hobby shop. Only probably less than 5 miles from my house. Yeah, I was actually very surprised to see it, because I was looking out to buy one through an American dealer, but never came across one. They seem to have sold out very quickly, but there it was in an Australian hobby shop. And the 2 F units, the A and the B, they're recent arrivals. And 2 scale trains, C44, C6Ms. A little bit disappointed in the front step drooping issue, but anyway, still nice models anyway. Well, that's it for a layout review for the year 2025. I hope you enjoyed it. and hopefully I can get a few more done during the year. But yeah, once again, I did mention in my last video, motivation's a little bit low, but you never know. Hopefully, yeah, I'll get a bit more interest and yeah, keep things going. Thanks for watching, guys.